guys, I'm so excited to be here with you. I'm going to do a full life update, so I want you guys to stay tuned for that. But in today's video, we've got brand new product from Morphe, and I'm excited for this, like super excited for this. If you guys are getting married, or know someone that's getting married, or if you're attending the wedding, or if you just want that amazing angelic look, definitely stay tuned because you're not going to want to miss this. All right, guys, let's get into this video. Okay, so these are the 3 blushes. These are the 2 powder blushes. We're going to start with this one right here. This one is called Playful Pink. The texture in the formula is just stunning. It almost feels like a satin finish. It doesn't quite feel like a cream. It is actually a powder, but it just gives that beautiful finish. I'm just going to swatch that color for you. That is a stunning shade. Let's go in with this one. This one is called Always Blushed. I'm just going to go in, swatch that right beside. They look very similar here in the pan, but as you guys can see, totally different shades. This one is very, very pretty. It's got a little bit of a warmer, deeper tone to it. This is going to look amazing, especially if you have very light skin and almost like a red hair. Like, that's just going to pop and just be so angelic on you. That's actually going to look really amazing on a dark skin tone as well. It's going to give you that amazing doll-like finish. This one right here is the Soft Focus Cream Blush. The color is stunning. I can't wait to play with this. Very, very creamy. This reminds me of those quads that they had last spring. What was that called? The Quad Goals palette. Very, very similar formula. Stunning. Stunning blush. Let me swatch this for you guys. Yeah, exact same formula. That is pretty. Wow, I love that color. That is gorgeous, and that's going to look amazing on all skin tones. Alright, so let's go in with the cream blush on the one side and also the powder blush on the other. I just want to play with them and test them out for you guys because these colors are phenomenal. Let's start. I'm going to go in and start with the lightest shade, which is Playful Petal. I'm going to be using my Scott Barnes number 64 blush brush. I'm just going to pick up some of this product right here, tap a little bit of that off. I'm just going to go in and apply it right here just on my cheekbones. Let's pick up just a little bit more. Just want to see how that builds. Okay, that is really, really stunning. Now, Morphe has never let me down when it comes to a blush, and this is beautiful. Do you know what this reminds me of? It's almost that time of year where the cherry blossoms are coming out, and this is just that subtle color of pink. Like, it's just stunning. Next, let's try Always Blushed. I'm just going to pick up some of this product on the back of my brush. Tap a little bit of that off. I'm going to go in, same placement. I'm starting at the apple of my cheek, and I'm just dragging that towards my ear. Okay, so it applies beautifully. That is a stunning color. It actually almost matches my eyeshadow, which is the Pat McGrath, and a little bit of Jaclyn Hill today. But that is a stunning formula. Wow. As you guys can see, this side is just a hint of a tint darker, which I like them both. I kind of like this one maybe a little bit more just for the lighterness of it because I don't have a blush like that in my collection. Not a recent one anyways, but this one, again, bridal makeup, that's the ticket. If you guys are looking for something beautiful, definitely pick this up. This is affordable. This is Morphe's brand new blush balm. This is their Soft Focus Cream Blush in the color Provocative Petal. I'm going to be using the blender that I used to apply my base makeup on one side of my face, and I'm going to be using this IT Cosmetics foundation brush just to apply just a little bit on the apples of my cheeks just to see how this product performs 2 different ways. So I'm just going to take this sponge and tap into the product. Again, that's quite a bit of product. I'm going to tap a little bit off on my hand. We're just going to apply. by little tapping motions. Okay, that actually goes on super sheer when you're applying it with the sponge. I'm gonna pick up just a little bit more. It's actually a really, really pretty color. And we're just going to just apply just a little bit more of that product. All right, that color is applying so nice. I'm actually just taking the butt of my sponge and just kind of buffering out the edges, just so it doesn't look so harsh and just a little bit more faded out. But for a cream blush, Morphe, you've done it again. This is absolutely stunning. Wow, I'm like so impressed with this. This is just amazing. Let's go in, do the other side. I'm just gonna use the brush this time. I wanna see how this performs. So again, super clean brush. I'm just going to tap into that product. I'm just gonna pick up just a little bit. As you guys can see, there's a little bit on the brush. Going to just start here at the apples. Ooh, okay, that is a lot. We're gonna take a little bit off on my hand. And we're just going to just buff that out into the cheekbone. So if you want more of a concentrated blush look, I would suggest going in with a brush to apply that cream and then blend it out. If you want something that's going to look a little bit more softer, definitely go in with your sponge. But you could also use the sponge, of course, just to kind of dab out the edges of that cream blush and just kind of diffuse it and make it look just a little bit more angelic. Perfect. Just like that. All right, guys, you know what time it is? It is time to give this product a score. Actually, products. All right, guys, let's do it. First up, let's talk about the Blush Balm Soft Focus Blush. Starting with application. The application went on beautifully. I'm going to have to give this one a 10 out of 10. It didn't matter if you applied it with a sponge, your fingertips, or a brush. It blended out superb. Definitely 10 out of 10 for me. Up next, pigment. There are 5 shades in the collection. There's a shade for every skin tone. The finish is amazing, so I'm going to have to give this one a 10 out of 10. And finally, value. This is $16 Canadian, which I think is amazing value for what you're getting. You are getting a lot of product with an 18-month shelf life. I think it's just stunning. Like, it's beautiful. Giving us a final score of 30 out of 30. 100%. This is amazing. I absolutely love it. So let's move on to the powder. Starting with application, again, it went on flawless and gave you that angelic glow where you weren't extra blushed. It just had just the minimal amount of blush. I absolutely think it was phenomenal, so I'm gonna have to give this one a 10 out of 10. Up next, pigment. All right, guys, this one also has 5 shades in the collection. I think 5 stunning, beautiful shades. So I'm gonna have to give this one also a 10 out of 10. And finally, value. There are 5 shades in the collection. They are $20 each. I think all 5 shades will look great on every skin tone. There's one out there for everyone. And if you are getting married, 100%, this is the blush for you. You cannot go wrong with any of the 5 tones that you pick. It's going to look phenomenal and amazing. So I'm gonna have to give this one a perfect score of 10 out of 10, giving us a final score of, you guessed it, 30 out of 30. Now, should you buy it, wish list it, or avoid it? Definitely, I would pick up both. It depends on your skin type, but with someone like me that has fair, very dry skin, I would pick up both 100% because the colors are just phenomenal. That's number 1. But in the summertime, because I have super dry skin, I want like a little bit more of a cream blush. It's just gonna give me a more dewier finish, especially after I've applied sunscreen and all that good stuff. I like more of a dewy finish. But if you're going to do something for, say, bridal and you don't want that cream blush, definitely go in with the powder. Or if you're just not into cream blushes because you feel like they might you know, slide around with you in the heat. I don't know where you are. You could be in Florida, you could be in Africa. Don't know where you are, but if you think it's going to be too hot and it might slide around, or if you feel like when it does get hot, it is going to be a little bit more oily on that area, definitely go in and powder that with a little bit of translucent setting powder after you've applied the cream blush. It's just gonna make that stay just a little bit longer for you. So that's my tip to you guys, but definitely I would pick up both. I love the formula, I love the colors, I think they're amazing. So if you guys love videos like this, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so you guys don't miss when I drop another one, because I am here, I'm here to stay. We're gonna keep filming, and I missed you all so much. Okay, until next time, live, love, and lip gloss. Bye guys!